I'm actually hilarious.
Cheese and crackers!
You saw me standing alone without a dream, without a love.
Help me, Batman! I'm turning into a werewolf!
You knew just what I was.
You're not turning into a werewolf, you're just hairy.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You're probably having another Paul Blart flashback.
I don't know. Probably.
I don't know what you were thinking. It's still daytime outside.
Yeah.
This joke was stupid.
Hello, I'm Khalil Hacker, and thank you for accidentally tuning in to another special Halloween episode here on Slacker Reviews. An American Werewolf in London is written and directed by John Landis, and it stars David Naughton, Griffin Dunne, and Jenny Agutter. This film is about two American friends who go backpacking through Europe, but then when they're in Britain, they get attacked by a werewolf. And then I'm gonna just go ahead and let you experience the rest of the story for yourself. I won't give away too many plot details because it's such a great ride. The great thing about this movie is it mixes horror and comedy in such a perfect way. And it's not necessarily saying that this is a comedy film, even though there is a lot of dark humor placed in the movie that's very well done. But it's a movie that's a horror movie, and it just happens to make you laugh every now and then, because the people in it are so real. David Naughton and Griffin Dunne have such a great chemistry together. They feel like they're actually friends, so when you're watching it, you're like, oh my god, that's how my friends and I would act if we were attacked by a werewolf, and one of us started becoming a werewolf. This is how regular people would react in a werewolf-type situation. And this was really the first movie to kind of do that. Before this, all horror movies were, a set standard. They were a little bit over-dramatized, but this one just added a certain realism to it. All of the actors in this movie just pull it off. They really feel like people. Like genuine funny people that you would want to hang out with. Even Jenny Agutter, or Agutter? Agutter. Anyway, Jenny Agutter as the love interest feels just really genuine. She's just this really beautiful, cool, laid back, just awesome British girlfriend. Jenny Agutter. I kind of want one. I want a Jenny Agutter. As I said earlier, this film was written and directed by John Landis, and he's known for things such as Animal House and Blues Brothers. So what makes American Werewolf in London so great is that John Landis got to use his comedy skills and also pay homage to the classic werewolf movies. Another amazing thing about the script was the characters are aware of werewolves. They've seen movies with werewolves in them. In almost every horror movie that you see, like a zombie movie, a werewolf movie, a vampire movie, nobody has any idea what's going on. Every single zombie movies don't exist. But in this werewolf movie, these characters are well aware of the Wolfman. And that's honestly really cool, because that still isn't done. This film was written in 1969, and it didn't end up getting made until 1981. This movie was way ahead of its time, and I still think it's ahead of its time. This movie has one of the most unique scripts ever to be put to film. Now, I dabble in script writing a little bit. I've written a few scripts here and there. Of course, they didn't go anywhere, obviously. But I'm like 95% sure that every single one of my scripts have taken at least one little tiny thing from An American Werewolf in London. This script is so well done. Now, I can't do a review for this movie without saying anything about the special effects. This movie's special effects still hold up today without any CGI, and that's freaking amazing. This movie really shows what we can do without CGI. It's movies like this that make me think we should still be making movies like this. CGI is just this overused technique that we have in Hollywood right now, and I really hope it dies out soon, because we're starting to have movies that are like 75% CGI, and it's just nonsense. It was made to be just a little helper, a little tweaker, something that you see in the background that we can't do otherwise. But now we're doing all kinds of senseless things with CGI. It's ridiculous. Rick Baker really showed how a werewolf transformation should be done realistically. It's not a glamorous process. It's long, it's gruesome, it's painful. The character is just in complete agony during this transformation. So, Twilight, sorry. It shouldn't happen like that. Werewolves aren't a bunch of shirtless hunks who can just snap into it just like that. Okay? I mean, look at this. Look at this. We went from transforming werewolves like this in 1981.
Help me! Please! Help me! Help me!
without a dream in my mind.
I didn't mean to call you Meatloaf, Jack!
To this, almost 30 years later.
Too late now.
Bella, get back. Oh, calm down now.
Bella!
It's just ridiculous. CGI just needs to die out, or just calm down just a little bit. So, with this movie, I really don't have any quarrels with it. I mean, it's near perfection. It's so well done, it's so well made, and I really wish we would keep making horror movies like this. I'm really sad with the way horror movies have gone recently. We all know what's gonna happen. It's the same formula. Every single movie. There's nothing that's scary anymore. We know what's gonna happen. There's nothing unique about horror movie scripts anymore. I'm really not that big of a fan of horror movies. And it's not saying I hate the genre in general, because I love this movie. I love The Babadook. I love The Shining. But it's just horror movies have fallen into this great big cliche mess. You know what you're gonna see every time you buy a ticket to a horror movie. And it's dying out. It's losing its luster. Horror movies should be legitimately scary, not just something that pumps out money once a year because they're cheap to make and people will go see it.
Paranormal activity. Paranormal activity.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. I just sneezed out a bunch of crap. An American Werewolf in London is definitely a must-watch for any horror movie fan. If you consider yourself a horror movie fan and you haven't seen this movie, change that. Now. Wait till this video's over, do the like thing, tell me it was good, and then go find this movie. Go find this movie. This is the movie that takes all of the werewolf tropes and everything that we know about good script writing and just mixes it all together. This is the perfect brainchild of a good horror movie. Of course, I'm going to give the film An American Werewolf in London 10 out of 10. This movie is definitely shelf-worthy. So, are you looking for just a very clever, very well-done horror movie? American Werewolf in London is the movie for you. A must-watch this Halloween. And, if you haven't seen it already, you should go over and watch my Babadook review. That was pretty good. Look, wait. Yeah. Here it is. The Babadook. Great movie, great watch. And, something that you might notice. The Babadook, look at the way that's spelled. It's an anagram for a bad book. So, have a safe and happy Halloween. I hope you enjoyed these videos. Let me know if you have any requests for me, because I'm making a long list and I'm checking it twice. I think I forgot the rest of the song. It's a very well-known song, and I was gonna play off of it, but I think I totally forgot the rest of that song, which is really sad, but I don't feel like refilming this, so please subscribe if you haven't already, which is crazy. You should have done that like a long time ago. You should have done that in the first 5 seconds of this video, but whatever, I'll let it fly. But tell others about this. Let's get this well known. Let's let's boost up Slacker Reviews. I believe in us. And if you've seen my other reviews, you're probably getting tired of this speech. But seriously though, let's tell the world about this. We're gonna build this up. We're building a great army of movie fans, and I'm loving it. And thank you to all the supporters. I've gotten a lot of messages recently of people sending requests and people telling me that they like these videos. So thank you. That's really encouraging because there's times where it's like, I don't know if anyone's watching this. So thank you. So once again, happy Halloween. And as always,
Watch movies, my friends.